Hello everyone, welcome back to Talking Reds. In this episode of What If, we are going to ask the question, what if Trent Alexander-Arnold wasn't from Liverpool? How would the fans see him right now, and how would the fans see him as a person, as a player, if he was to go to Real Madrid, if he wasn't from Liverpool? And yes, first and foremost, this guy's a scouser, this guy's a Liverpool fan, this guy's born and bred in Liverpool. This is the guy that's like a boy's dream to play for your club that you support from a youngster, that you walk past every single day. And Trent's done this dream. Is living the dream right now. And if he does go to Real Madrid, yes, as Liverpool fans, it's hard to digest. It's hard to accept. It's hard to think, like, why would you want to go to Real Madrid when Liverpool are your club? And I've said it time and time again on here that as a Liverpool fan myself, if I was getting paid 100k a week at Liverpool, or get offered 300k a week, or even 500k a week at Barcelona or Real Madrid, I'm still sticking at Liverpool. As long as I'm getting a decent whack at Liverpool, this is my club, this is me. Fair enough if you're on like a £10 a week and you get offered 200k a week at Real Madrid, then obviously you're going to take the money. And, but when it's unreasonable sort of circumstances, but it's all about context. But when you're a Liverpool fan, especially a scouser, born and bred in Liverpool, grown up around the stadium since you were a little kid, it makes no sense to go elsewhere. But then I don't like how the contracts have been run down to the point where we are 3-4 days away from these all three players talking to other clubs for free, and how the club's getting away with this. So to make it an actual conversation here, and to really don't disregard certain conversations, I want to ask, how would we see this transfer if it were to happen, which is looking more likely every single day now, especially what's coming out today as well. How would we look at Trent if he wasn't from Liverpool? So taking the emotion side of things away, yes, we know he's a Liverpool fan. Yes, we know he's a scouser. And that should be like, yeah, you should be staying at Liverpool. That's it. If you're a Liverpool fan, you're a scouser, and you're born and bred, you should be staying at Liverpool no matter what. Even if we're playing, like we expected Gerrard to stay at Liverpool, we weren't fighting for title back then, and he did. But this is what I want. That's why I want the conversation. Forget he's a Liverpool fan for a second. Just for this stream, forget he's a Liverpool fan. Forget he's a scouser. Forget he was born in Liverpool at all. Just think of him as a player that came in when he was 19 from abroad, and he comes across. So this guy, best in the world in his position, probably one of the best players in the world in terms of specialist football ability, an absolute global superstar. Yes, made by Liverpool as well. We had a big part in it, obviously. Jurgen Klopp, massive part in it, in making Trent Alexander the global superstar that he is. 26-year-old, coming into the prime of his career, with a Champions League, a Premier League, an FA Cup and a League Cup, and a Super Cup, if you want to count that as well, all in his name already. He's already won everything at Liverpool. However, Real Madrid come into you and offer you a little bit more. Let's say he's on 200k a week at Liverpool. Real Madrid offer you 300k a week to live in Madrid and to play for Madrid, alongside one of his best mates in Jude Bellingham. And Real Madrid also promise you that, they offer you guaranteed challenging titles year in, year out. They offer you guaranteed challenging for the Champions League year in, year out. Not just winning it, but challenging at least. Liverpool can't offer you that. We should be offering that. But even under Klopp, we couldn't offer that because of the ambition of the ownership. And people don't like talking about this, but it's true. We were top of the league in 2021, going into Christmas, just like we are now. Yes, we had big injuries to Van Dijk and a couple of the other two centre-backs, who both were injury-prone, by the way. And we went into January's transfer window and decided to sit still. We decided to say, Fabinho and Enson can play centre-back. They'll cover it. And then Fabinho got a knock. So we were forced then to go get Kabak and Ben Davies. So we didn't play in the end, Ben Davies at all. So we fell off and we didn't win. We had to fight and get third in the end. And 2 seasons then later on, where we had to fight again to get. We didn't finish in Champions League places in that season. So 2 seasons at the clock ones were basically thrown away. And some Liverpool fans don't like hearing that. It was thrown away. It was thrown away because we didn't back Jurgen Klopp properly off the pitch. It was forced to play players out of position. They were forced to carry on with injury-prone players. They were forced to have look on his bench and not a talented bench. And we didn't back him where we should have backed Jurgen Klopp. We didn't need, before anyone starts crying, oh, look at Man United, that's backing. Look at Man United, they back their manager. And we don't need that sort of spending. But we were leaving Jurgen Klopp 1 or 2 players short every single season. Just like we have Slot this season, I think we're still left him short. I think what's helped us this season is Man City dropping off massively. And I think we can still win the league. But I'm coming off topic here, but I think we still can win the league this season regardless of signing him on in January or not. But I still think we need it. So Trent Alexander-Arnold's seen this year in, year out, where to the point where Van Dijk started to come out and say, look, we do need some help here. It's a long season. We're going to get tired. We need some help. And we're still not giving the manager that help. Just that little bit of one or two extra players. That's it. Trent Alexander-Arnold sees this. Virgil van Dijk sees this. Mohamed Salah sees this. Trent Alexander-Arnold also sees that Virgil and Salah haven't been offered new contracts yet as well. And I said it the other day on here. I said, see it as a business point of view. If you're a player and you're coming to the last year of your contract, usually the club normally speaks to you year and a half into the last year of the contract, possibly year and a half, 2 years, maybe around that area. This club has not spoken to this guy until now. They're not trying to offer this guy a new contract until now. A week away from speaking to other clubs for free. Now. So forgetting that this guy's from Liverpool and people call him a rat, he's another McManaman, he's another this. This is why I want to ask, imagine if he wasn't from Liverpool. What if he wasn't from Liverpool? How would we see this whole dealing coming on? Who was to blame for this? Because tell you one thing, if he wasn't from Liverpool, he wouldn't be called anything. It wouldn't be called anything. The direct energy would be on the club. It's the club that's allowed this to happen. Imagine if his name was Rodrigo Arnold from Spain. We'd be like, why have we let our 26-year-old, one of our best players in our team, why have we let it get to the point where we're a week away from him talking to other clubs for free? Why have we let it get to this point? 26-year-old coming into his prime. Why have we not spoken to this guy? Why have we not offered him a new contract ages ago? But Jurgen Klopp came out with some news. It could have been done before Jurgen Klopp came out with that news. His contract should have been looked at, not this summer, but the summer gone. Don't give me that Jurgen Klopp crap. And Richard Hughes and Mike Levels will get a lot of stick for it now. Yes, they've had 6 months to work at it. But they're working under a budget here. They're working under a budget. And they've only just come. And they have to sort this shit out. And Arne Slot gets all the questions for some reason. What can he do? Forget that he's from Liverpool. For this stream, for one stream, forget that is from Liverpool, we have allowed one of our best players, one of our star creating players, a 26-year-old, going into his prime, to be 1 week away from speaking to other clubs for free. Just imagine Mohamed Salah was 26. Would he be a rat for going to Real Madrid? We wouldn't be calling him a rat. The only reason why Trent's being called a rat is because he's from Liverpool and he's a scouser, which I get. I absolutely get. And I'm on that side in terms of like, what are you doing? You're a Liverpool fan, you're a scouser. Why are you going? Liverpool's born and bred. But where is this energy for the ownership? Because if this guy was Spanish, we'd be questioning why we're letting our 26-year-old go into his prime, one of our star players, being a week away from talking to other clubs for free. We're doing that same with Van Dijk and Salah. But the only difference is Van Dijk and Salah is their age. They're not going to the prime. And it's despicable that we're doing it with them. Despicable. Because they've still got years in them. But imagine, like I said, imagine Van Dijk or Salah was 26 years old. And obviously not born in Liverpool. And they were a week away from talking to Real Madrid, who really, really want him. A week away to talking to Real Madrid for free. And we've allowed that to happen. Who gets all the energy of the blame? The club would. So why are we all putting all the blame on Trent here? Why is all the energy going into Trent? Because Trent will probably go. And we'd all forget about it. Oh, ownership didn't do anything wrong. The club didn't do anything wrong. What did they do wrong? It's all Trent is a rat. I agree. Trent should not be going. He's a Liverpool fan. He's a scouser. It makes no sense. I've never lived for Liverpool as a Liverpool fan. And I get why people would call him a rat. I get why people will start hating him. I get the begrudgement. But let's put some blame onto the club here. Because if he wasn't from Liverpool and he wasn't a scouser, we wouldn't be having a go at him for doing it. He'd be on the club. We've allowed our 26-year-old player, nearly his prime, to talk to other clubs for free in a week. Less than a week now. So what if, to answer the question, what if Trent wasn't from Liverpool? I think they'll probably be a bit bigger on the club. That because he's from Liverpool, he's going to get all the energy towards him. Which is kind of understandable, but you've got to have the same energy for the club for letting this happen. For being in this position. Yes, you can hate on Trent for doing it, but we shouldn't be in this position. This should have been done ages ago. The fact that it's not just about Trent either. Salah and Van Dijk are under a week away. Another thing as well, if we talk about being good businessmen, you've got good businessmen in charge of this club. Very good businessmen. We're letting a over £100 million player go for free. I think a lot of questions need to ask now about what we really care about in this club. Yes, I agree. Trent's going to get a lot of hate, and it can be valid to a certain extent. But we need to start also questioning the club a little bit more. This shouldn't have happened. This should never have happened. So, guys, you answer the question in the comments. What if Trent Alexander-Arnold wasn't from Liverpool? Where would this energy be? Who would you be down your anger to? Because certainly no, it won't be with Trent. Like this video, guys. If you like this video, if you don't like this video, like it anyway. Let me know in the comments what you think about the situation. Because I'm fucking tired of it. Absolutely tired of it. Let me know what your comments are, what you think of the situation. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, notification bells on as well, please, because we get our content out every single day. It would be amazing to have everyone involved in this. And we are top of the league. I'm fucking loving being top of the league, but this video needs to be done. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great weekend, guys.